join us for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please continue standing for the national anthem and the moment of silence.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now on with the specials.
Let's go to Presley to hear about the sports.
Good morning, BJHS. I'm your weekly sports host, Presley Cunningham. November 3rd, the junior high and 8th grade football teams play at Brookline at home at 5:30. Basketball season is starting back up. The first game for the junior high girls and boys is November 5th at 4:30. It's a orange and black game at home. Thank you for tuning in. Now back to you, Cadence and Sebastian.
Thank you, Presley, and make sure to support your Pioneer athletes.
Let's go to Rourke to hear the joke of the week.
I saw my vacuum the other day. All it was doing was collecting dust.
Very funny, Mark.
Let's see the weekly weather report with Joseph.
Thank you, Sebastian and Cadence. Welcome to your BJH's Weather Channel. Let's take a look at our week's weather. Heading on today, our high will be 72 and our low will be 60 with AM showers. Moving on to Tuesday, for the high it will be 76 and the low of 56, and it will be mostly sunny. Next up, Wednesday, halfway through the week. The high is 69 and the low is 50, and it will be partly cloudy. Let's head on over to Thursday. Our high will be 70 and the low of 47, and it will be mostly sunny. Moving on to our favorite day of the week, Friday. The high will be 63 and the low of the day is 41, and will be mostly sunny. Let's head to our relaxing weekend temperatures. Saturday's high is 58 and the low of 40, and it will be partly cloudy. For the final day, Sunday, the high will be 58 and the low is 39, and it will be partly cloudy. And come back next week for your weekly weather report. Back to you, Cadence and Sebastian.
Very cool, Joseph.
Let's go to trivia with Sophie.
Civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in what year? A. 1963, B. 1974, or C. 1968?
$1968.
The answer is C. 1968. Who was assassinated in November 1963? A. John F. Kennedy, B. Michael Jackson, or C. Elvis Presley?
John F. Kennedy.
The answer is A, John F. Kennedy. What did the U.S. Postal Service add in 1963 that is part of every address today? A, the name. B, street address. C, zip codes.
C, zip codes.
The answer is C, zip codes. How long is the song Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen? A, 4 minutes. B, 6 minutes. Or C, 5 minutes.
Six minutes.
The answer is B, 6 minutes. Which popular American television show started in 1975? A, The Oprah Winfrey Show. B, Saturday Night Live. Or C, Jeopardy.
Saturday Night Live.
The answer is B, Saturday Night Live.
Did you get them all right?
Let's go back to Rourke to hear this week's quote.
Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. Henry David Thoreau.
Very inspirational work. What do you think Sebastian is doing for the hobby of the month?
I don't know. Let's find out. Welcome back to Hobby of the Month, gardening. Gardening started back over 23,000 years ago when our early ancestors started planting seeds in the ground. They gave up their nomadic lifestyle and laid down roots that signified the beginning of civilization. The materials you need for gardening are gloves, pruning shears, loppers, a garden fork, a hand trowel, a spade, a rake, a garden hose with an adjustable nozzle, a watering wand, a watering can, and a wheelbarrow. Gardening allows people to be self-sufficient by lowering their risk of dementia and boosting their mood up by a lot. Benefits of gardening include strength building, disease protection, stress reduction, memory improvement, and many more. Some invasive species like to feast on your garden. The way you can prevent this is that you can place plants in your garden that are native, or you can remove any invasive species that try to feast your garden. That's all. See you next time on Hobby of the Month.
That's awesome.
I wonder what's going on in Batesville this month.
Introducing your 2022 junior high cheerleaders. Treasure Dale, Abby Campbell, Chloe Cordell, Brooklyn Orozco, Gracie Inman, Ren Wyatt, Addie Phillips, and Georgie Fryer.
Let's go to Ella to see.
Let's go back to Rourke to hear this week's fact.
Peanuts are used to make dynamite.
Did you know that?
No, that was very cool, Rourke.
Let's go to mental health with Lakin and Carly.
This month, our main topics will include epilepsy and lung cancer with
Lakin
and Carly. Epilepsy is a seizure disorder caused by mainly stress, flashing or flickering lights, not eating, head trauma, and development disorders. Many people that have epilepsy are often born with this medical condition. Nerves in the brain that get disturbed is what can also cause epileptic seizures. These seizures repeat themselves quite often. It has no cure, although there are things to help it, such as medication. This consists of nerve pain medication and sedatives. There is no way to identify the cause. Some warning signs of epilepsy are confusion, uncontrollable jerking movement in the legs or arms, and memory lapse. Clearly, epilepsy is something to be aware of, and it is good to understand what it is. Now on Carly with lung cancer awareness.
Lung cancer is a form of cancer that originally appears in the lungs of many people. This often starts in people who were smokers or are smokers. Other factors that can cause lung cancer are exposure to different toxins, a medical history of family members having lung cancer, or the spreading of a different cancer. There are multiple different types of treatment, such as surgery, chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and lots more. Lung cancer is something to be taken very seriously and can cause death if not treated. Although you may not have symptoms when it develops, it can cause many worsening symptoms further on, such as chest pain, coughing, consistent wheezing, and other more serious ailments. About 130,000 people die from lung cancer each year, making it the most deadly cancer so far. Clearly, lung cancer is something that should be taken very seriously.
Throughout the month of November to be aware of
Lung cancer
and epilepsy.
Thanks, guys.
Stay tuned for more information.
That's all we have for today.
Make sure to tune in next week for your BJHS newscast.